What is up, guys, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's been a while since we put any kind of video out there on the SR10 Sleepy Joe, aka the SR10 Hellcat Swap S10. This is a build that we've been building. We've had several episodes on the channel, as you may see. If you have not seen all the other episodes, man, rewind and start from the beginning how this idea even started. I know that we've been working a lot on the dunk and we've neglected a bit, you know, the SR10, Sleepy Joe, the SR10, but we've been waiting for parts, and one specific part that we've been waiting for, which is basically the brains of this operation, is the harness. And finally, Holly got the harnesses back in stock, and we ordered it, and it just got here today. But there's a couple hurdles that we're gonna have to jump first before we could even set that in. So let's check it out. So as you can see how we have everything set up here, we got our fuel cell, we got our nitrous. We are gonna be running a little small shot on this motor. Not too big, maybe like 150 shot on it. I've seen people have good results. Some people have bad results, but we're just gonna go ahead and wing it. We're gonna mount this radiator we got, which is bigger than a traditional S10 radiator. This one's 30-inch core. The S10s are like 28 inches, so a little better cooling. We're gonna mount it on the back here, between these cages back here on the back of the trunk. And we've gone ahead and bought these Doral electric fans. Here's the part number if you're looking for it. We're gonna end up replacing these fans, which, man, they don't work for nothing with these Doral fans. And speaking of that, and Doral, and nothing against Doral, but when we pulled out the fan, we noticed that they are SPAL fans. So guys, with this part number right here, which these will blow like 1320 CFM, which is better than probably the 800 that this, blows, which is not good at all, man. It doesn't work. We had them on the dunk and we had to replace them with these Dorals, but the mistake I made was buying them from Doral, but only to find out, and I don't know if it's Doral or Doral, so mind you, trying to still get that right. But these are SPAL fans. So you could go ahead and buy these from SPAL with this part number, and you're gonna save about $50 a fan. I think these were like 150. The SPAL fans directly, they're about like 90 bucks. So keep that in mind. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the things that have turned us off was the fact that this harness was on back order. And then another thing also that has turned us off for a while, and still is something that I'm trying to figure out. I've seen some YouTube videos on it. I called Holly. I think I spent about 45 minutes on hold. Thank you, Holly. They didn't answer. I had to hang up, I had to get back to work. So I'm gonna try to reach out to them this week again to find out, but I have seen some videos. These motors come with VVT. The harness that we bought says non-VVT only, but we bought a separate harness for the VVT to be able to control it. And I don't know if that's gonna work or not. I would have to talk to the tuner or Holly and see how that plays out. But if not, then we're gonna have to remove this whole front accessory, everything, which is kind of a pain in the rear end. The way it's designed, and like I said, I'm no Mopar guy by no means. There's like a cam phaser behind the timing cover that has to get locked out. I've seen videos on how to do it. But again, I'm trying to avoid to take off all this front accessory if I don't have to. Trying to leave it how it is. And once I do that, I'm gonna be tempted to probably change the pulleys on it and do all sorts of good stuff to it. But man, if we could get that VVT to work with the harness, which right now when I open up the harness and unbox it, I'm gonna be able to see if there's a connector plug for the sub harness to be able to fire up this VVT. So here we have the harness. We're gonna go ahead and try to open it up. Now here it is completely unboxed. And though it might look overwhelming, guys, I assure you it's not. We got other videos on our YouTube channel where we've installed the Terminator kit on this car and multiple cars. So I'm no stranger to this. Obviously, this car already had Holly, so I'm going to go ahead and use probably the power cable that's already ran to the battery and stuff for it. Probably even the mounting location where I had the other ECU, but it should be a plug-and-play operation. So another thing, guys, that we're running for the first time is this right here. And this is a Hemi pedal from Holly. Holly makes it. It's going to bolt onto our firewall. And this is going to be the first time that we're going to run a drive-by-wire throttle body as opposed to a drive-by cable. We've always driven a drive-by cable, and I've seen conversions where people have put just a throttle body on here, a drive-by cable throttle body, and it's worked perfectly fine. But we have chosen to keep it original looking, and we're gonna go ahead and run the drive-by wire. If you can notice, everything else that we've had Holly has run drive-by cable in all old school fashion. You can see it there and over here. You can see it as well. And by the way, guys, I got this Fox body roller set up for no prep racing. If anybody's looking to buy it, I'm asking $13,500 for it. It's fully caged, long travels. It's got the best of the best. Real clean car, real clean body. Hit me up in the comments if you're looking for something like that. But yeah, we're gonna continue and see what else we got. Now, if I could find in all this mess where that VVT harness is at, I know I pulled it out and looked at it. Where it's at. Oh, it's right here. So guys, this is what it is. This is your VVT harness that'll plug in right at the back of the motor. We found the input output right here. We also found the power tap over here. So here's our plug for the VVT, which you'll be able to plug in the back. And that should fix our problem. They have, from what I've seen, 6.4s and 5.7s, and then they have a custom application. So I think that we will probably be entering into the custom and probably have to draw up some kind of graph table. My tuner is going to have to do that when the time comes. But as of right now, the only thing we're missing and waiting is for the smooth boost that we're going to run to be able to control this bypass valve. Holly does not control the blower itself, so that smooth boost will give us that. And we have one of the best tuners, man, out in California. You know, the gentleman, he reached out to him is Richard. Man, cool dude. He said, whenever I'm ready, just call him up and we're gonna get this baby fired up. So guys, right now, that's the update we got. Stay tuned, probably in the next week or so. I'm gonna be doing another video. Probably pull the motor once back out, bolt down the oil pan, because we need to bolt down that oil pan, and you know, finish the firewall, paint that all back, and finally set the motor in its resting place one final time, man. I won't have to pull it out no more. You know, hopefully never. So yeah, we got the harness already here, fine tuning, and we're gonna be ready, man. So appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you, and guess I'll catch you on the next one.